What is up, guys? Budget Squad back again, and it's funny because I have more fun doing the Budget Squad stuff than my actual squad stuff, and I don't know how to feel about that. But going into this, we made a couple upgrades. Drew Brees, if you noticed last game, Aaron Rodgers wasn't doing very well for us, so I got us Drew Brees. The main reason to do this is, yeah, he's slower, but he has 10 more awareness, so that should help out a little bit here and there. Their throw power is the same. That kind of is bad because with the throw power, that's how fast the ball zips through the air and gets to your target. But Drew Brees has 91 throw accuracy short, whereas Rodgers has 85. Brees has 90 mid, whereas Rodgers has 82, and he has 85 deep, and Rodgers has 76 deep. His play action is a lot better. It's 92 instead of 81, and his throw on the run is worse. And those are the two main things. His speed and his throw on the run is worse, and honestly, that makes sense. The only thing that I don't like about the Breeze card is the fact that it has the 86 throw power. That kind of sucks. But going over into defense, the other upgrade that we made was upgrading our right end. We got Mike Daniels, and the reasoning behind this upgrade is the fact that he has the 90 block shed and 91 finesse move. Now, it's not the power move that I normally go for, but it's definitely something amazing. The finesse move is going to be awesome for us. And to me, it's okay to have one high and one really low, just because they only really ever use one. And keeping in mind they only use one, you don't really need anything else. If you have Fletcher Cox with a 91 power move, then he can use his power move to get by an offensive lineman. If you have Mike Daniels with a 91 finesse move, he'll use that to get past the lineman. Our team now is up to an 84 overall with those two upgrades, and we do get this. We got an all-pro pack for getting our team to an 84 overall. We also got a pro pack. The all-pro pack was upgrading our team throughout all of those slots, so we're going to go ahead and open those up. Pro pack first, of course. Got to build up the tension, see if we can get anything good. Just kind of go through this. Lewis, and oh, we got 2 golds. Okay. I didn't notice it was a 73. I was like, wow, Jaron Reed already. Go through all of these. Okay, so it doesn't look like they'll be helpful. I mean, as backups maybe, but they'll probably just end up getting sold, honestly. And all pro pack now. I'm going to take this one a little slower. All right, an 80 left outside linebacker. Got Junior Gillette. I'll look at him real quick. 76 speed is really bad. I don't like that speed on him. Then we got Vinny Curry. He's a left end. He has the Philadelphia defensive chemistry. 73 block shed's horrible. The 88 finesse and 82 power move is alright. But like I said, having one high and one low is okay. And, I mean, the Philadelphia chem helps with power move and block shed. But his power move is worse than his finesse. And his block shed's already horrible as it is. So I don't know why you'd want to get those up. The only reason, and there's Bradham. The only reason I'd have him, and we got a Jeremy Hill. Okay, we got a couple. Got a couple upgrades. Jeremy Hill, he has 85 speed. That's kind of slow for what I want. I'm mainly just looking for speed at this point for halfbacks and people who are going to be able to carry and hold on to the ball. So, of course, compared to Bell, he's worse. But when you compare him to Langford, he has worse speed. That's why I like Langford so much. His agility is better. His ball carrier vision is better. His elusiveness is a lot better. His trucking is better, and his juke move is better. But honestly, as long as they have like the 87 carrying and 87 carrying and 89 speed, I feel like it's all right. They both have the same base chems, so it's not really hurting anything. And looking at Bradham, right outside linebacker, 72 overall, 84 speed is not bad. But looking at the 69 block shed, if you were to try to blitz with him, I don't feel like he would do very well for you. Now, the downside is that improve overall, now it wants us to get all the way up to a 92 overall. And throughout going up 2 overalls, we can get some coins and pro packs and stuff like that. But I don't know how far we're going to get into this. This budget squad probably won't ever hit like a 92 overall. That's just the nature of what it is. But if I go through and do solos, I can do stuff like that. If I complete some sets and do all this other stuff that you guys know about, then I feel like we'll be okay. But without further ado, let's get into a game. Here's this guy's team, 92s across the board, and you already know my team. I'm trying to get it upgraded, trying to get some better players here and there. The only upside to starting a budget squad right around now is that each card is only a few thousand coins. Like the Drew Brees was, I think, 4,300, and the Daniels was, I think, another 4K or so. So if we just save up our coins and we play these games wisely, then I feel like we can do okay. Ooh, already, guys, we're off. We're off to the races. Let's see. Peterson shouldn't catch up. Go, go, Cooks. And the first play of the game, we were able to get it against Young Zan 616. I saw him. He came out, and it was a bunched formation from the defense. And I kind of wondered if Cook would get open on an out route, and he definitely did. And he took it all the way. 1-for-1 for Drew Brees so far as Brandon Cooks goes 76 yards. Guys, the connection has just been lost, and it was his first drive out on offense. I didn't really think it was anything worth showing, but we ended up getting a strip sack for the fumble. We recovered the ball, and this guy is just done. We already got a one-play touchdown on this guy, a one-take Timmy, and now let's get into another game. Guys, this guy has a 98, 97, 97. I don't know what he's doing, and it's like the very first string that you go through. I'm still not bottom string. I don't know who gets on their account, opens up packs for days, and gets all these amazing cards and still hasn't played any games or anything. But, hey, I guess we could possibly come out here, and unless he's going to quit. What is this guy doing? Let me know down below what you guys think of the budget squad so far. I know we're getting pretty deep into it. At first, it was just something I thought it'd be fun, and it really is. It's something that I actually really enjoy to do. Just to face teams of this caliber that I'm facing and have the team that I have and have people who I know will do really well for me without having to be super high overall cards. Like that's an amazing thing in my opinion. As everyone's getting open, this guy's coming out in zones and I'm having plenty of time in the pocket to just chill for a second and look at what I want to do. But I'm really open to your guys' feedback on everything, really. Just to, ooh, did a front flip. Just to get you guys' opinion on everything. And if you have any suggestions on who I should pick up, what playbook I should run, like your favorite playbook, anything like that. Maybe some schemes that I could run to see that would help me or anything like that. Just let me know down below. After seemingly getting down the field perfectly okay, we ended up stalling out, and we had to take a field goal, and that's just what happens. I got it to Fitzgerald, but he ended up getting it swatted out of his hands after he took a few steps, and that's kind of irritating, but all in all, it's alright. It looks like he might come out in a screen right here. I'm still kind of iffy, and it wasn't a screen, but I'm still going to try to watch over the middle. That guy is wide. He just got playmakered, and break it up. Break up the pass, guys. Come on. He just kind of stood there in his purple and let it happen. I'm kind of disappointed in that, considering I tried to go after the quarterback, and I made him get rid of it really quick. We were just unlucky with how events played out. Another thing I'm noticing is how unfortunate it is that you have moves such as the truck move and the stiff arm move that are seemingly really easy to to do over. Oh, Burns came down with it. Run, Burns. You can take it all the way. Take it. The quarterback shouldn't. The quarterback really tackling people out here now. Did EA patch that where quarterbacks tackle now? But what I was saying is, it sucks how I don't know how to use a stiff arm or a truck move or anything like that. But you have these people coming out here and they putting in work. They know exactly what button to push to get that animation for themselves. As right here, Witten got both feet in bounds, and we're down to the 7-yard line. He tried to user it, but I threw it up there intentionally, trying to get it behind that first line of defense. Going over the middle, we have a ton of options to choose from. I'm going to look at Witten personally. I love me some Witten as he comes through, and he gets hit hard, but he hangs on to the ball, and that's what matters. Drew Brees is 7 for 9 for, I believe it said 83 yards, 89 yards. I haven't really ran the ball too much, so I assume all the yards we've accumulated have been through the air, except for that little rush for no gain. I don't really want to stall out again and have to settle for another 3. I want to be able right here, right now, to go up by 2 possessions and set everything up. And let's see who gets open. Let us see. This guy, oh, get it. Oh, Rice, he was so close. I think I'm going to get called, yeah, legal forward pass. All right. So we're going to have to settle for the field goal anyways. We're going to go up 6-0. We just have to watch out for the toss here. If anything happens besides a toss, everything will be fine. As he does toss the ball, but he gets caught behind. That cover 3 Mabel was really nice for overloading that side. I'm going to flip the play, though. Did you guys just see that? I tried to user it and I failed, but Ryan Shazier came screaming in anyways by himself and got the ball. Resume game and... I'm waiting for him to quit. I'm trying to like make it dramatic. Just bang! The connection has been lost. This guy's out of here. He didn't necessarily quit. More or less threw his controller at the Xbox and accidentally hit the off button, I'm assuming. I would be kind of upset as well if I had a team like mine coming out here against me and putting in that work and going up by a possession. Well, yeah, like technically I guess possession. And then going through and doing that. Since it was such a short game, we just went through our seasons. We only lost 2 games, I believe. And that was really nice. We were 7-2 going out through that. And now we're into the wild card. And we have to go through divisional conference and then hopefully our Super Bowl. I will do a playoff game, but first I'm going to make a couple upgrades just to help us get through those playoffs. Here are the upgrades. We changed out that limited time Rice for this 86 overall Alshon Jeffrey. I'll let you know why I picked him up, and that is because he has the 90 catching, 90 catch in traffic, 92 release, 91 spec catch, 89 route running, and all the rest of the stats are kind of low, but hey, I can't complain. All the ones I just listed are fantastic, and I love them. Now, switching to defense, I upgraded a couple positions. We now have Bud Dupree on the left outside linebacker, and the reason I picked Bud Dupree and Eric Reed up is... Switching over to defense, we picked up Bud Dupree and Eric Reed, and the reason I picked them up is because they have 88 speed, and Shazier only had 87, so it's not a huge difference. And the whole reason I picked up Reed, moved Shazier to 2, was that I had to use our Ogletree, and he was a little slow. So this point, even if I have to use your Dupree, I can, and he's going to do amazing. If I have to use Reed, then I can, or even Shazier. I can use all 3 of these people, and they're going to have 87, 88 speed for me, and that's going to allow me to run around the interior of the field and do a lot better against people. Now that you saw the upgrades, you know what time it is. Here we get into it, and this guy's a 97, 96, 96. I love to talk about Madden and football with you guys, and you can tweet at me on Twitter or you can comment down below. And if you have any questions about who you should potentially pick up for your team or anything like that, feel free to ask because I'm always open to suggestions as he gets a user pick. Are you kidding me? Jeffrey can't fight for the ball? Come on, they need to add it to where receivers have the option of swatting the ball or anything like that as well. As we get the sack, that was really nice. I don't know. Oh, man. Never mind. We didn't get a sack. I saw him go down. I got really excited. But it just turned out to be an incompletion on his part. He is coming out in 5 wide. Go ahead and set up a spy. Gonna keep using Shazier. Watch over in the middle for me. He stuck his hand up and he was almost able to get that for us. I was just a little too low. I was trying to watch those drag routes coming through, and he was able to hit it over the middle on us. What's crazy about my corners too is that since they're playoffs, it's not as though they're corners with really low speed like in the very beginning of the game. These are corners that know what they're doing. They can get out here. Watch the screen again. I'm in here. I'm out here. I'm watching everything. Oh, and we got it. Oh, I thought we were going to get the pick again. I got excited. I got to stop with this. I get so excited for stuff to happen and then it doesn't. Oh, man. Cover 3 Mabel again. Let's try to shade into the inside. I need to watch the screen, and it's not a screen, but I do have to watch over this as, Apple. I see you, Apple. Man, Eli Apple. I see him. We picked him up a few games ago, and so far, I haven't really noticed him. That's a good or bad, but right there, he broke up that pass beautifully. I'm going to come out in a buck slant 3, and I really don't like what I'm seeing, to be completely honest. I just have to hope he doesn't want to take off. Oh, with the users. Oh, go, Reed. Go. You have 88 speed, Reed. Go, Reed. Go. Oh, with the user pick, baby. That was all me. I had Reed, and I tried to drag him over. I didn't know he'd get that glitchy animation to get over there. That kind of sucks for this guy, but dang. And I missed this too. Timeout? Timeout? No? Okay. Ah, I made it. All right. Sounds good. I'm going to man up Rudolph because he's going to come over the middle. Let's see. Oh, dang it. I should have been there, honestly. I just didn't expect him to throw it like that. I came out in a cover 2. Like, who throws it into double coverage when you have so many people wide open? All right, let's set Poe right here. Use your Shaz. Use her away from, Rudolph right here. As he gets there, oh, what a swerver. Fuck this guy. Everyone go out. Message JCG Dog 10. I'm just kidding. Don't message him. But he's a fucking swerver. Are you kidding me? But everything I said is not in vain. Like, I'm being 1,000,000% honest. I'm fucking sick of this. Because it's someone like this who, Cooks, go, who I can beat easily. You guys have seen this. And then they swerve. And that's just manipulating AI and breaking the game intentionally just for the benefit of winning a game. And not even play. Like, I'm a sim person. I can't lie about that. Like, that's just how I play. But it's still immensely irritating having someone do that to you guys. If you've ever had someone swerve to you, let me know. Because together, we can band together and say, fuck you guys. That's not even cool. There are people who did it in the Madden Bowl, but they didn't win because the top tier players know how to do it. This is the most infuriating game I have played in a long time. And I mainly enjoy playing Budget Squad because most people aren't assholes. Like, that's just how it is. Like, most people don't suck. Like, they'll play, and granted, they play some, like, random-ass offenses or defenses. But they play well, and they don't have to resort to glitching shit out in order to do well. And that's the worst. And that's why, like, if you guys have watched me for a while, you'll have seen that I'm halfway decent at Madden. Like, I'm not horrible. Like, I'd like to think I'm a good player at Madden. But the downside comes whenever you play people like this. And you have good people who are beat by people who just sit in practice mode and practice running the same offense over and over again. And just trying to go to work against people. And that's insane. If I knew how to do it, it'd be a different story because I'd say fuck it and do it myself and just beat this guy senseless with it. But that's the downside. I don't know how to do it myself. And so I'm stuck in a box of just being perpetually in just limbo at this point. Because I can't get anything open even with his offenses that he's playing. He's not playing good ones. I can't stop him. With the defenses that he's playing, I can't stop him, but it's still not good ones. Like right here, Cooks. Just take off, Cooks. Go all the way. No one should be fast enough to catch you. There's a reason I picked you up. And good job. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? That's how you score a really long touchdown. You read a play, you watch and see that there's no one on the outside, and you call the play. You don't resort to swerve glitching everyone and trying to score that way, because that's not fun. How's that fun for someone? All right, I want to block Bell. It looks like he has my number. He knows what I'm doing. Oh, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. He gets, oh, Fitzgerald. He stepped in front of it. If I had the cards that some YouTubers have, and if I had the money to drain into this game that some YouTubers have, I feel like we'd be golden, Pony Boy. We'd be completely fine in here. We'd make those miraculous catches that you hardly ever see anymore. As we come out, and Cooks. This is why I kept Cooks in the lineup, guys. He had his user right there. He could have easily gotten a user pick, but instead Cooks said, no way, Jose, and got us into field goal range. Now it's just about maybe potentially getting in there and scoring. If not, I mean, it's not a huge deal. I'm okay with the field goal right here. That being said, let me go ahead and chew clock, because I want him to have less time to get down the field, especially if we're going to be going up by 2 possessions here. Might as well start doing it now. That way I have a couple downs where I can chew some time off of the 4th quarter as well. To the 22. I'm going to look. If it's a coverage I like, I will throw the ball on him. The connection to your peer has been lost. So, did we win? I backed out of Mutt completely and everything. And fuck you, EA. fuck you. I'm done with this. I'm beating a guy by 7. I'm beating him by a touchdown. I have the ball. I have the ball, EA. And you have the audacity to just fucking make me lose the game. That's the most stress-inducing game I've ever played in my life. And now I have to sit here, have gameplay that doesn't even fucking matter, and spend this much time on doing shit and going through a game into the fourth quarters where we were going, up by 7, in field goal range to go up by 2 possessions, into the fourth quarter, and you fucking get me out here. The connection was lost. It's not my fault. My bad that your shit sucks, EA. I'm done with this. I'm fucking done. Because I swear to you, the next team I play is going to be the exact same shit. And it's going to be someone who sucks. And I know they suck because the only reason they can score on me is going through and swerve glitching me and shit. And I can't fucking help that because it's a glitch you guys won't even fix on your game. I'm fucking done, EA. This is ridiculous. I want to play a game. I want to make people on YouTube watch the content that I put out. I want to make it to where it's entertaining to watch. And I can't fucking do that whenever your game doesn't even work properly. And it doesn't even reward me. I've used the budget squad this whole time. I've spent 0 money on your fucking game. I lost 2 games in this. I'm 7-2, technically 8-2 at this point, because I beat some bitch ass who spent $100+ fucking $1,000 on this game, and then you just bail them out and you let him go through wild cards again. Fuck out of here, EA.